Hi, it's Tina with TSR Creations. Back today with a video. I'm going to be doing an alcohol ink video for you. Today I'm using Ranger Ginger. I'm also using a Maribu, and this is Arctic Blue. It's a Maribu ink. I have not used it before, and so this should be interesting. I'm also using Piñata Brass for my metallic. All right, I have 99% isopropyl alcohol. Hard to find right now, but I was able to get some on Amazon. I had to wait for a while though. And also the tool that I use to blow out my alcohol inks for the wispy look is this Revlon stick hair dryer. Has an attachment that you just take off, and there's a cool setting, which is great. I have a 12 by 12 inch craft plastic. All the materials will be listed in the description box. So I'm just adding a little alcohol to my paper, and I'm going to put 3 to 4 drops of the ginger on top of the alcohol. And I'm going to add a little bit more alcohol. Yes, very good. And then I bring in your dryer. I'm trying to get a dark center. I want it to have like dark lines in the center. So as I go, you'll see it takes me a while to get the look I'm going for. And I actually, towards the end, have to add a darker color to get what I want. So the main thing with this is you have to remember to bring your dryer onto the sides of your paper. Don't bring it directly over. You can see I did that here, and I got those curly lines, and I didn't want that. So you just have to keep playing with it. It's kind of like a back and forth motion, round and round. Keep adding your alcohol to make it blend out. And to fade out. So I'm just adding alcohol and trying to get the darker center lines that I'm going for here. Back and forth, back and forth. So I will speed this video up. After I put the blue down, I'll show you, because I just wanted to show you when I do put the blue down how it reacts differently than the Ranger ink. And I was kind of, like I said, it's the first time using the Maribu ink, so I didn't know what to expect, but it does catch me off guard. It doesn't blend like the other ink. It almost made like a veiny look to it, and it almost stained the paper. It won't wipe off. And prior to this painting that I'm doing for you right here, I had done a purple ink painting, and I wiped it clear off the paper with the alcohol. So for whatever reason, the Maribu inks don't wipe off as easily. So just drying it up a little bit. So I've been doing alcohol inks for about a year and a half. I'd always stop and go back to them, do them for a while and not do them for a while. But I was always having a hard time getting this wispy look that I was going for. I liked the ones I was doing. It's just I wanted to get this look and I couldn't. But since I got this Revlon hair dryer and I was watching a channel, her name is Lori Brewer. Check her out. I learned some tips and tricks from her. So anyway, the alcohol inks I was doing before were much more saturated with color, which I like as well. But anyway, so here you saw I put the blue down, and you just see it's not moving the way that the brown did or the ginger did. So I was like, uh-oh, I may have made a mistake with this one. So I was trying to push the ginger into it, which I was able to do, but it still wasn't giving me the look that I had in my head, I guess. So anyway, so I go around and I do this for quite a while. So I will speed this part up for you, because it is a long video. Like with the acrylic pouring, which is what I usually do, the videos can be, anywhere from 10 minutes to 25 minutes. With alcohol inks, you're looking at like an hour of work at least. So it's just a lot more work. All right, so I'm going to speed it up here, and I'll catch you on the end. All right, see you soon. All right, so it's coming along, as you can see. I still want it darker in the center, and I was putting the brown, the ginger, and the darker of the brass in there, and I just wasn't getting what I wanted. So you'll see here in a minute, I decide to add a darker center color. Now I'm just wiping it up because there's some areas that I wasn't crazy about. And that's what's great about this paper. You can just wipe it right up. All right, yeah, so there was definitely something missing here for me. So I added a little bit more blue, brown on the end there. It just wasn't popping for me. I needed a darker, and I'm surprised it took me this long to do it. Now watching it back, but you'll see in a couple minutes or seconds. Here we go. So I took black and I added it to that center, and I just start blowing it in and out. It needed depth. And at first, when I first put it down and I started blowing, I'm like, oh no, I'm probably messing this up. But you'll see in a minute, I was happy that I did it. Yeah. So for me, this looks much better. There's more depth. There's more color variation. There we go. It's taking shape now. And it's funny when you watch these back and you're like, why did I do that? Why didn't I do this? But I'm glad I added that blue at the top there, for sure. It balanced it out better. And I'm just softening up the sides, fanning it out just a tad. So, still not done. Oh my gosh. These are long videos. I'm not used to this. I'm used to doing a Dutch pour or a video with, in like 10 minutes. But this is pretty. When you're doing it, I don't necessarily think about the time. I could be in my studio for hours and hours and not even realize time is going by that quickly. So when I'm doing these voiceover on this painting, I'm like, gosh, this was a long video. This took me a while. So I'm still trying to get that center the way I like it. And I think I might be done. Oh yes. Okay. Well, nope. Okay, I'm cleaning it up. And then whenever I do that, you end up messing it up. And then I have to go in again and blow it out. All right, but I'm almost done here. So I will, hopefully I'll be able to slow it down and show you the end result. Okay. All right.